नमस्ते फ्रेंड, आप सभी का एक बार फिर से वेलकम। और फ्रेंड्स, श्री विवेक कौल, जनरल मैनेजर यूको बैंक, एक्स जीएम यूको बैंक ने एक पत्र सुप्रीम कोर्ट के सेक्रेटरी जनरल श्री भरत पारासर के माध्यम से सुप्रीम कोर्ट के जजेस श्री विक्रमनाथ और उनके कंपेनियन जजेस को, जो MC सिंगला केस की सुनवाई कर रहे हैं, उनको पत्र लिखा 11 मार्च को। ऑनरेबल जस्टिस श्री विक्रमनाथ एंड हिज कंपेनियन जजेस, कोर्ट नंबर 5। ऑनरेबल योर लॉर्डशिप्स, most humbly and respectfully, I, Vivek Kaul, a retired general manager from UCO Bank, along with around 7 lakh and the 8,000 public sector bank pensioners, pray your honor to look into our most pathetic conditions. We are victim of management's apathy, who have not revised our pension once fixed on superannuation despite necessary provisions under pension agreement dated 29th October 93, BEPR 95. We beg to submit certain facts with a prayer to please apprise and grant us justice even at this belated stage. Your Lordship, the existing pension scheme in PSU banks and some private sector banks has been introduced with effect from 1st January 86 in compliance of pension agreement dated 29th October 93, entered into between IBA and banks union, totally in line with the central government pension rules and RBI employees pension schemes. In terms of said pension agreement, boards of respective public sector banks formulated Bank Employees Pension Regulation 95 under power vested in them under Nationalization of Banking Companies 1917-80. It would be quite pertinent to place on record here that the above referred pension scheme was introduced in lieu of then CPF scheme, provided bankmen give up bank's PF contribution along with accrued interest while opting for defined pension linked to CPI based DA. Since the scheme was from retrospective effect from 1st January 86, those who were retired were given pension options subject to their refunding bank's share of PF contribution along with interest they got on retirement, with further simple interest at the rate of 6% per annum. Banks constituted pension trust and parked all such amounts that pension optees surrendered to banks. Such trusts are managing the funds and paying pension and family pension to eligible pensioners. Banks are under contractual obligation to ensure adequacy of pension funds. Banks are required to get pension funds examined on 31st March every year by Actuaries and make good the shortfall in pension funds, if any, from their profit and loss account. In simple words, pension scheme in banks has been a quid-pro-quo deal. Bankmen opting for pension surrendered refunded banks contribution of PF portion along with accrued interest. Banks are bound to maintain the viability of pension funds so as to ensure a smooth payment of pension to pensioners. Pension is not any exgratia or lump sum payment. It attracts indices like DA and Updation of RBI line. RBI and bank pension scheme are basically derived from CCSR 1972. Pension in RBI NABARD is being revised along with wage revisions, but despite very clear term to update pension on RBI line, banks have not done it any time except for a brief period from 1st January 86 and 31st October 87 in view of the 5th wage revision from 1st November 87. Banks are commercial entities. They meet their expenses and other liabilities from the income they generate from business. Government system to meet government employees related expenses and pension etc. is different. Government is not a commercial entity. Government expenses are based on budgetary allocations but government employees' pay and pension is revised simultaneously. Central and state government pensioner legislatures and the parliamentarians' pension is paid out of government exchequer. There are many who get multiple pensions. Your Lordship, to our utter ill luck and misfortunate, no updation revision in pension has ever taken place for last over 38 years except once. Despite the fact that salary of the serving bank employees gets revised after each 5 years block, more so though the pension scheme in public sector banks was introduced exactly in line with the central civil servants and RBI employees pension schemes, where the pensions get updated and revised periodically. In RBI, NABARD, pensioners get revised pension now with pay revisions. Central state government pensioner get pension updated with pay revision by CPC. It's only bank pensioner who are deprived of their legitimate rights of pension updation, ignoring pension agreement regulations, understanding, and numerous judicial decisions of the honorable courts. Your Lordship, the management was bent upon not to part justice that forced few elderly persons like MC Singla and others to knock the doors of Punjab and Haryana High Court, and having defeated there, they filed SLP bearing number 5561/2016, which is accepted for hearing by CA number 7993/2023. It's listed for hearing in court number 5 on 20th March 25. The case before your Lordship relates to pension aged 65 to 95 years who are under extreme financial distress and ailments. In last 38 years, over 2.5 lakhs pensioners have had died duly deprived of their rightful pension revision. Today, the scenario is that the retired top executive like GMs are getting less pension than presently retiring clerks. Our Lordship, it is humbly stated here that the central state government pensioner get their pension revised along with every periodic pay revision. In RBI, NABARD, pension is updated relative to wage revision. It's only in PSB, despite very clear agreement, pension revision is not being done. Bank pensioners have surrendered their statutory right of employees' contribution to provident funds along with accrued interest. Pension funds are accumulation of set surrendered amounts, and it is in very robust condition. These funds can only be used to pay pension and family pension. Pension payment is not from profit and loss account of the bank. Your Lordship, of late aged and the ailing bank pensioners are regularly writing to Ministry of Finance, Government of India, bank managements and Indian Bank Association, requesting them to accede to their persistent demand of pension updation. Besides staging dharnas, demonstration in all major cities throughout the country and submitting memorandum to authorities through many MPs. The unions of working bank employees and officers are not persuading the demand of pension updation seriously and allowing management to disrespect their own settlements. Sir, bank pensioners are eliminating community. With above submissions, we pray for immediate hearing and decision in the case referred above. We are not financially fit and proper, so not in a position to engage a competent advocate to place our viewpoints before your Lordships. This letter may please be taken in right earnest and case heard expeditiously. With warm regards, B.B. Kaul, General Manager Retired, यूको बैंक, धर्मशाला HP। हर तरफ से केवल एक निवेदन, बैंक पेंशन अपडेशन। थैंक यू फ्रेंड्स, नमस्ते।